Howdy. They really went crazy for the Shadowbringers trailer. So I start like every stream looking at it. But this thing is like 10 minutes long, it feels. Alright, before we log in, I want to visit another data center. This would be the place to do it, right? You can go to Primal Behemoth. Because we are going to do dailies today. Because we're caught up on Black Mage quests. And we've got 10 more levels to go before we make it to... Before we make it to level 70 and we can start doing Shadowbringers. And yeah. So, you're all welcome to join me in the grind. I will look like this doofus here, dressed up all like this. But anyway, good morning everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we are playing Final Fantasy XIV, and we are going to do dailies. We can drink our orange juice. We're going to, I don't know, I've got some orchestra rolls. I'm just gonna queue up, and if you want to join in, you can join in. Let's see what the queue time for an alliance raid is. 29 minutes. No, we're good. Which one goes fastest? I think leveling's probably the fastest. Plus, it's like the easiest to do. Like, I know my job. It's to set things on fire. Boop-a-doo. But, yeah. I keep reiterating this because I don't know if anybody's watching. I don't have like a live viewer count. But if you want to join us, we are on Primal Behemoth queuing up for dailies. And we're in. Yeah, we don't need to skip, but we skipped. We will say hello. And we did just say it instead of joining party. Looks like we're going for a nice casual walk. And that should be fine. Is that the healer going to pull other people, or is he just... No, he's chilling. Oh wait, who's the sprout here? Like, who signed up for this one on purpose? Is it nobody? Is that a thing that happens? Like, everybody is wearing, like, some swag drip, except me. I'm wearing a clown suit of, like, best available gear. I gotta lie, I thought they would be dead. So how's everybody doing? It's pretty chill over here. Happy it's Friday. I actually got sleep. But it was like, you know, the sleep you don't want. I was so tired that, like, I crashed as early as possible, which is unusual for me. Like, usually I have, like, a little resurgence of energy, like, the second responsibilities are gone, which is, like, 8 p.m. And then I'm like, I'm more awake and spry than I've ever been because I can do whatever I want. But yesterday, it was just, I'm so tired, I'm going to sleep. I got 7 hours of sleep. That's as much as I could muster. Then, like, I woke up at 3:30 a.m. And so I've been awake for a while now. Honestly, should have started the stream earlier. But, you know, I was enjoying, like, a comedy special. Trying to get you're heading to sleep. Gotta get some rest trying to defeat a boss on Windrose with hubby. Is it a regular boar? I've heard they're a bit challenging. Gotta say, like, I was really excited for Windrose for a bit, but my excitement has calmed down just a little. Like, it's not like Windrose doesn't look fun It even looks like really good for the genre it is. But like Soul Mask came out at the exact same time, and I just happened to be more in the mood for Soul Mask. And I think it's mostly because like the start of Windrose seems rougher. Like I think I would be really excited for like Windrose after you've got your leather gear on, you know? But as it stands, I'm just kind of like, eh. That one's on me. Bring the mob to the guy. I got antsy. I just wanted to start fires early. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Alright, I think we've all seen this before. We did it! Yay! There are no party members. Have they left me? That was kind of a weird experience. Like, they were single pulling, but like the worst looking guy in the party was me. And so like it feels like a personal slight. They were just like, this guy can't handle 3 mobs. But everyone was wearing like their aviator jackets and sunglasses and their fancy evening gowns. I feel judged. Wait, really? Gyuki leather batons are better than my Goisha thigh boots? I got my Gyuki batons? Well, now I just look like a, I don't know, a homeless person? Like, I look like a hobo that you would see in like a fantasy movie, you know? Like you're going to see The Wizard of Oz, but like you met like a homeless person on the train. That's what I look like. Alright. That was the level. Main scenario? Everybody needs main scenario. But anyway, people are still welcome to join. We're just grinding levels. Gotta get to level 70 before we can do like all the story things. I have not been able to do anything outside of stream. Like, I hate doing this on stream. Not like that I don't want to be streaming. That like, I hate doing the busy work on stream. Like, it feels rude and disrespectful to your time to like be out here grinding. You know what I mean? Because y'all come here to be entertained and to see things. Maybe exciting story. Well, too bad. You're gonna see the Praetorium for the 800th time. At least it's not an hour long anymore. The worst part is it's Slimsa Laminsa at night. Like, if I could change something about the game, it would be like the day-night cycle a little bit. Like, I always feel like games feel obligated to have, like, realistic times for day and night. Like, obviously, we need to have 8 hours of night every night. And I'm like, but why, though? Like, in real night, you'd be asleep, so you kind of skip most of that. Like, it's okay to have some night. At least it's raining. That's pretty. Hi, kitty. Do you want to run Praetorium with me? Do you want to be a healer? Would you be a healer? I think you'd be a dancer. Like, he's super social. Like, anyone who comes into the house, he is instantly attached to. Like, he is the least anxiety-fueled cat I've ever met. Like, a complete stranger comes into the house and he will try to sit in their lap. Now, the other cat, I walk into the room and she is gone. Like, she hates me, and that's fine. It's actually a very important lesson to know that, like, somebody with every reason to love with you can still not like you, and that's fine. Like, I feed you, kitty. I pet you. I treat you right. And you don't like me. Like, you are a good social training cat. I've just got to appreciate the moments when you do show me affection as a last resort. Like the other night, this cat, the social one, was in my lap, chilling, having a great time, and the other cat wanted to spend time with this cat. But to do so, she would also have to be in my lap. She was like, fine, I guess. And I gave her scritches. And she was appreciative. But that is like once every 3 months, basically. I will have the opportunity to pet my own cat that hates me. Old Man Windbreaker, how are you doing? Yay. Can I just automatically change this to party? Yeah. I will say. Hello. Got it locked and loaded. Been preparing this line the entire 15 minutes I've been in queue. The exclamation point makes it seem like I'm excited to be here. Hey, I called it, the Praetorium. Welp. This scene cannot be skipped. Neat. So here we are. The ultimate weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. This is it, my friend. Yeah. Everybody is all dripped up except me. Desiree is trapped in the cutscene forever. Trying to remember if there are parts of this you can skip by, you know, going fast. Because I can't seem to recall. I'll inch forward as I cast. That is my contribution. This is how I can speed things up. Phew. How are we doing, everybody? Gaius. Aha, Sid, my boy, you are late. There's something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. What of him? In the winter of his years, Midas came to abhor his part in Meteor. He told me he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sordid business. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid, you must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had him completely in its thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhaps sensing something was amiss, your father confided in me all the regrets of his life. Most of them concerned you. Early on in your career, he realized while you had the talent for devising armaments, it would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he saw that you would be far happier using your knowledge for peaceful purposes, and the thought touched him. He was a changed man for it, though. You could not let it show. You ripped open the walls in this place just so you could say this to me? What is it you want, Gaius? I want you at my side, Sid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you it lies not with the Emperor. A pity. And what of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common cause with me? With your powers joined with mine, we might do much for this realm. Together, we could bring order to Eorzea and usher in a lasting peace. No? And I can expect no better answer than this? So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship. It is your strength that makes me proffer now my blade. Save as an ally, you are too dangerous to be left alive. I assume. It's hard to keep up with these. I know everybody's sick of hearing these lines. Or at least sick of reading them, so that's why I'm reading them for you. Like, I can just, like, stand here in silence and talk about the weather. Run, Sid, or stay. It makes no matter. You cannot escape the past. Gaius, wait! Damn it. Just realized I've got a fairly cool staff. Like, I like the little red marble in it. Reminds me of the board game Fireball Island, I think it was. Do you remember Fireball Island? Does anybody remember Fireball Island? I remember it being a big board game. Took up a lot of space. You're pointing right at me and I don't like it. I think the general idea was you go around the board and sometimes like a fireball would happen. Now, why it happened, I don't know. Reasons. But then you, like, got Indiana Jones'd. And the ball would chase you and knock you off the board, and you go back to the start or, like, the nearest out point. Honestly, I think it would be a good game to play with the kids. Lately, they've been playing Mousetrap, which, I mean, just don't, you know? Like, I played Mousetrap as a kid. And it was fine. Like, I liked assembling the thing. Like, the actual game of Mousetrap is so dumb. The bolt coat is composed of a special alloy, extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You'll need to divert all power to the Magitech cannon, as I did in Castrum Meridian. The armor's core is like to expire from the strain, but there's no help for it if we can't want to press on. Now listen well, control, exit, bark, fire away, don't mind the warning lights. Alright. Pew pew pew. But like, Mousetrap, you roll the dice, maybe you get cheese, but like when the actual Mousetrap goes down, I think the rulebook says something like, if it doesn't work, like something happens. And so, like, if you set it up wrong, or if it's broken, like, it affects the game. You're a natural at this. Alright, the way's clear, but it's just you and your own 2 feet now, so be careful. Aight. Whee! You have been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. You look skinnier. Is someone there? Garland, old friend, how it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Nero, is that you? You sound well. It would seem this savage has led something. The highest ranking tribunus in the 14th. It was you all this time? Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the academy, I've been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the more talented of the two of us, yet that fact counted for naught aside your privileged birth. You were admired as the young prodigy simply because your father was the great Midas von Garland. When you defected, I felt for sure my star would finally rise. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of legend, your reputed genius, gaining credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people became to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy. I, meanwhile, have been ever made to feel second-rate. I, who have continued to serve our nation faithfully. Whenever I fail to excel, why, it is only to be expected. Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, people proclaim that I walk in the footsteps of the great Sid von Garland. Nero, I don't know what to say. It matters not a whit what I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Balsar saw fit to offer you a place at his side, and this in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend such an offer to me, the man who has remained loyal to him for all these years? Why, no, he did not. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. His lines are the hardest to keep up with. Lord Van Belsar is in the midst of activating the ultimate weapon. It is my magnum opus, the creation that will win me recognition I am due. Nero, what do you... Ever since I first set foot in this benighted land, I've watched you, every move you made, every step you've taken. You've felled icons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a peculiar power which shields you from stuff. It is of little wonder my lord has taken interest in you. As have I, if truth be told. It is my desire to harness your power for the use in my cribbage tournament. Should I succeed, Lord Van Balsar will surely take notice. Besides this, Garland's achievement will be as child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. You are my creations. You'll find it handful? Is it a hand? How would you look at that? It's a hand. I wonder if it would have been better to keep hitting him during that time. He's almost dead. I don't care about the claw, right? Do I care about the claw? Turns out I don't. This changes nothing. Your genie shoes. Your Fireball Island marble. And your hobo three-piece suit. The Ultima weapon is activated. It brims with the power of the icons. Nothing can withstand its might. Your plumed pimp hat. Are you alright? What if Nero fled? Damn it. And your bisexual earrings. In the instant prior to the back out, the instruments detected a massive power surge. Guy is certain to be in the basement. Word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Castrum Sentry. What Hansley can spare, he's heading this way as we speak. Likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the Ultima weapon. I should warn you. The chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. But even if we lost contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's been a while since I've done the Praetorium. Is there like a GG when we push this button?
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon.
Like, is the Ultima weapon like...
Keep your eyes peeled. Guys could be waiting for you down there.
Yeah?
Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Tell me, for who do you fight? Do you believe in Eorzea?
Sure.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether.
Okay.
Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry.
What should I make for dinner
Yours is
tonight?
unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest.
Maybe fish.
And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
Wife has had an upset tummy of late. She just got done fasting,
Knowing this, what a
and meat and cheeses seem to destroy her.
that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death.
But like the meat,
A man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization.
I think is easiest to stomach is probably, you know, salmon.
Will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzeal.
So that might be the stepping stone dinner she needs.
Your defeat
Just have like salmon and rice.
of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
I used to make a really good honey glazed salmon. And I can't figure out what the recipe was. But it was basically it had mustard involved, which was the craziest thing. You don't really think mustard when you think honey glaze, right? But I've forgotten it a little bit. Forget how I made honey sweet.
Know your place.
I think perhaps I was a little too late on the lower damage. Can't hurt me.
Come, we shall see and finish what you have started.
Pew pew.
Eorzeal is mine by right.
Thank you for keeping me alive, healer. I appreciate it.
I had not thought to be so hard pressed. Your strength is Most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use.
A waste, he was saying. I assume everyone else is gone. I hope there's not like another step immediately after this. But I think this is the end of the Praetorium now. Guys, where'd everybody go? I got a commendation. I wonder if it was for not complaining when I was on the brink of death. Alright, I'll mention again, I'm on Primal Behemoth. Everyone is welcome to join me if they want. We're grinding our Black Mage up to level 70 so I can wrap up the Black Mage quests and we can start Shadowbringers. We're so close. Alright, here's what we need to do. We need to slap on a glamour. Doesn't need to be a good glamour. But like, I can't keep showing up to dungeons looking homeless. Is there something I want? Can afford riding maps now? What are they? You get a succubus? A hoppy dropple? Alright. I'm gonna register for the next duty. We've done leveling. Main scenario. Trials and high level dungeons are what's left, I guess. I would rather do a high level dungeon. Oh, what is the more popular? Get a fat cat parasol if I get 50 of these. What's a miner's earring? Just pretty earrings? It's got a pickaxe. Can't really zoom in on it, can I? Like, that is just a cool earring. I would wear that in real life. Like, my ears aren't pierced. But it seems good. An Iron Fog Ambler, that's cute. Get my Indiana Jones jacket. A 50 MGP. I don't think anyone should ever do that. I mean, the Golden Saucer is just a fun place to be in general, right? Let's do our scratchers. Yeah. There's a 2. 7. 6. I have to do math. 9, 6, 7 is 22. That's not enough. 22 would have been better. Ah, so close. So basically, my strategy for these is I'm going for like 1, 2, 3 by any means necessary. And if that becomes impossible, then you shoot for the highest number you can. That's the general strategy there. What else can I do? I can't queue up for any fates or anything here. I hear this is the way to like farm MGP. Just to talk to this guy and do all this stuff. Boutique vendor. What do you got? Never mind. I guess I can have nothing. I can figure out what she needs on my own time. I'm not going to waste yours. I hear creaking outside. I think maybe one of my children has woken up too early. Good morning, daughter. Couldn't sleep? Oh, you need a tissue box, and then you're gonna go back to bed? Okay. Previous prizes. Don't be afraid? Wonder if that's a good song. Red Mage Barding. Parasol. Crescent Moon Nightgown. That's pretty lovely. Weequee clock. Parfaits curtains. Ward pelt of casting. That's cute. That looks kind of cool. What level do you have to be to wear these? Level 80. We'll be there by the end of Shadowbringers for sure. Out of curiosity, does anybody know about Pictomancers? Like, you have to make it to Dawn Trail to be a Pictomancer, I think, right? Like, I don't think I can just, like, sign up to be one today. Nah, level 80 is enough? Oh, nice. So, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to be Pictomancer for Dawn Trail. But we are going to be probably a machinist, if I had to guess, for Endwalker. Like, we're going through all, like, the vague roles. Like, we're doing a lot of DPS, but we've gone tank, healer, physical DPS, and now we're doing like ranged magical DPS. Then there's ranged physical DPS. And then for Dawn Trail, we can be whatever. And I think Pictomancer seems like the most fun. Endwalker, you did as a paladin to follow the Warrior of Light's path? Ah! Yeah. So like I'm deliberately going slightly different than the Warrior of Light's path. Except maybe for a Realm Reborn. He really was a Marauder, wasn't he? Or a warrior. But for the most part, I'm trying to be... I'm trying to be just slightly different. I want to pick like a class that's appropriate for the expansion, but not necessarily like the main one, just so we can do it a little differently. Add a little spice to our playthrough. So let's see, of the tanks I've played, I haven't played Gunbreaker or Dark Knight. But I really did enjoy Paladin, probably more than Warrior. Paladin might be my favorite tank. My favorite healer, like Astrologian for like vibes alone. I think White Mage might be the coolest healer, but like there's something I don't fundamentally understand about White Mage, and that's kind of a problem. Like, I end up out of mana with White Mage frequently, and I didn't get very far with them, so maybe it gets better. But like with Astrologian, like I can keep the heals up indefinitely. And I feel pretty comfortable with that. But like, what are the other options? Scholar? Not Scholar. Is it Scholar with the book? It's Scholar. I'm trying to think. Summoner would be like the other path with the book. Scholar and Sage. Yeah. I forget what I signed up for. Blackshout Belsar's Wall. Did I queue up for high level dungeon? But yeah, Dragoon would have been like the obvious choice. For Heaven's Ward, right? And so I didn't want to go that route. Oh. And there we go. Wonder how much of that was my fault. Like, I switched to Ice Cast so I could get like the dot on the group faster. Are we doing the same thing again? We just believe in ourselves that much? don't know if we're supposed to let the chains touch. Should be using ley lines. I'm not used to being level 50. What level am I? I'm 60. Not used to being level 60 either. Alright, fire 4 all the time. That's the rotation. We open with fire 3 and then fire 4 a bunch. I don't know. I need to recheck the balance. Thank you for sending me the link to like the class guides, by the way. I never was 100% sure where I should be looking for those. I didn't see how much of that was unavoidable. I did get a mana ward on me. Phew. That Dragoon's wearing better Black Mage gear than I am. Treasure coffer, a mimic. I'm not falling for it. I don't know why I feel like that one could be. But you're not gonna get me today. I'm just not going to be the guy who steps into a mimic. We've already died once. There's some stuff missing on the website, though, depending on the job. I mean, like, even bad information's better than no information. Like, the guide I used to set up my hotkeys hasn't been updated since Shadowbringers. Not my hotkeys, my hot bars. And so, like, a lot of the information is out of date. I'm actually surprised how much classes change over the expansions. Like, you'd think they'd have the base classes, like, kind of down by now. But I kind of miss the complexity that, like, astrologians used to have. They, like, required you to think and understand, which was maybe a bit of a problem. What am I doing? Falling apart. Like, I changed off my rotation because thought of ways I could help, and it threw me off my game completely. I saw the warrior getting to, like, low health, and I was like, uh-oh. What can I do? I can weaken magic damage for, like, a second. Maybe that'll be the second he needs. And try staying close to the healer. Did I just level up? Oh no, I just won the filibuster thing of slaying. Cool, cool. Slay. This dungeon, I actually don't remember, like, at all. This was like the very start of Stormblood, I think. Like, it was so long ago. It's scathed. Who's the boss of this dungeon? Is it the Griffin? It is. Maybe. I'll skip the cutscene for the sake of the people in the party.
Yeah. Yeah. How'd you like these?
I forgot his voice.
Sloppy. I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah. Sloppy. For Al Amigo! I have you now. Yeah. How'd you like these?
Oops.
Yeah!
Thank you for the rescue. My hero.
Sloppy. Ugh. Yeah.
I really do appreciate the healer rescue. The rare healer rescue.
Yeah.
They see me struggling, staring him directly in his eyes.
Ugh. Sloppy. Yeah. I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah.
Come on, get fired.
For Al Amigo!
Whew. Sloppy. This is one of the best level 60 content. It was really enjoyable in the story. Everyone's gone already. Those poor suckers didn't get their Gambus on a bending. Alright, what have we got? I've got 40 minutes. What haven't I done? Trials. And Alliance Raids. Alliance Raids says it needs DPS? That's crazy. Yeah, I'll sign up for that. But yeah, if you want to join in, we are on Primal Behemoth. Everyone's welcome to join me. But we're grinding Black Mage levels until level 70. And to be honest, I'm a little disappointed with how much grinding we did to get to 63. Like, I was hoping it'd be like a level per like duty. But it's getting to be more like a level per hour. So at this rate, it'll still be another month before we make it to Stormblood. Not Stormblood. What's the Shadowbringers? It's probably been said to death, but they really screwed up giving them the same acronym between expansions. Going from SB to SB. What were they thinking? Alliance raids are where I feel like the least comfortable. Like, they feel a lot more mechanic dependent a lot of the times. Like, I really need to know where I can stand and where I can't. I feel like you could screw things up for the whole raid. But, like, I don't know them super well. I feel like you... At some points, there's, like, a place where only a certain number of people can, like, be out of the circle. I'm trying to remember which one there is. And then there's, like, an acronym for, like, the Cerberus. Like, A... always go belly. B, belly. Better believe I'm getting in that belly. And then C, can't wait to get in that belly. If I remember the acronym right, anyway. But really, is the acronym, Group A handles ads, B gets in the belly, and C handles chains? Is that a thing? The best thing is when, like, people come up with a different acronym. Like, A, they're the abdominal group, they get in there. Group B, I can't think of, like, a way to say, like, you're on ads with B. Beasties. Man, the only time we've done raids this entire playthrough, and this is stream number 90, I think. The only time we've done raids were, like, when they were required, like the Crystal Tower when it came up. Maybe that's part of my problem, queuing up for Alliance raids. Like, are Coils of Bahamut Alliance raids? Maybe the difficulty in queuing up is that I can't go to every single type of raid. I feel like that could damage my chances of getting in. So what does everybody else do when they're waiting for a queue? Seems like the popular opinion is you stand here with your arms folded. Hello, Eno. Wandering, I see. Yeah, myself, I'm more of a traveler. I like to know where I'm going and then go there. All the wanderers I seem look lost. Now, my man Rick's here. He's wearing a knit cap. He seems cool. Once and future queen. High roller. The song upon the wind. Some pretty crazy titles here. I've been deliberately not putting on titles. Level 65 Astrologian. I should probably work on that. Like, where do you slap on titles? Fired titles. Yeah. Do I have anything special? Got Gambler. That's true. But most of these are just from going through the MSQ, which makes sense. But yeah, there's something kind of cool about not having a title, you know? Like, is the higher level you get, the more impressive it is that you haven't applied a title. Like, one of my favorite facts, I played a lot of a game called Fights in Tight Spaces. And I got every single achievement, including like the ridiculously hard ones. But there was one achievement I skipped, and that was complete the tutorial. I just kind of wanted like that additional one to like show off. You know, like I could 100% the achievements, but I want to like be missing the one like learn how to play the game. And that's what it feels like to like walk around without a title. People will be like, "What have you done?" And I'll be like, "Nothing." And I'll be like level 90 and wearing a shiny hat. Oh, you know, I've just been playing for 200 hours. Didn't really do much. Saw the end of the world like 3 times. Lived, laughed, loved. All the things. Roll waiting list number 3. Starting to think that might be the problem. It's acting like they need DPS. I got fooled into thinking that was true. But I think what had happened is an Alliance raid just popped. And so I hopped in thinking like, oh, they're flying. They need DPS. Hey, old man, how are you doing? Doing all right. Thank you for the follow, Emmy. How are you? Followed. I appreciate it. I really do. Welcome in to the exciting content of me waiting in a queue while we run around Limsa Lominsa. Doing good, just chilling? Awesome, awesome. It is a good day to chill. It is a Friday and I am living for the weekend. You totally deserve way more support. Nice. Well, thank you for saying that. How long have I been playing this game? This game in particular, on this character, let's see, 90 streams, each stream about 2 hours long, so like 160 hours? 180? I forgot how to do like 2 times 9. It's embarrassing. Which games do I play besides this game? All the games. Right now I'm doing like a Remnant 2 run. I missed that game when it came out, but like I went back to it and I am having an amazing time in that one. Tonight we're going to play a new game called The Regreening. The Regreening. They've got a playtest coming out in a few hours. And like their publisher reached out and was like, this game seems like up your alley. And I'm like, yeah. It's really good. You mostly play these games. Honestly, so fun and addictive, right? Like MMOs and such. MMOs are like a great game for like most people, I think. Because I think like the average gamer like wants a game that they can like commit to for a long, long time. Like that is like one of the things that makes me unique is like I get tired of games. And so, like, for me, committing to a game for 180 hours, like, is a challenge run. And so it's actually kind of crazy that, like, my goal is to, like, make it all the way through the MSQ. We're gonna get there. It might be like 300 hours. I'm starting to regret my choice of like changing classes every time I get to a new expansion though. Like the grind from 0 to 50 is super easy. The grind from like 50 to 60, less easy. And the grind from 60 to 70 is proving even more annoying. And so, like, the last 2 class switches weren't such a big deal. But now it's starting to get painful. My role in the waiting list dropped to number 2. I think that means a DPS in front of me left. And I think that might be the call. We're going to withdraw from you. We're going to hop into trials. Because I want something that'll actually happen. I haven't quite figured out the Q meta. I'm starting to think like average wait time being high is better. Because that means you're due. Like if you join like an alliance raid queue, and it's like average wait time 45 minutes. Like, there's a good chance you're in the group that's been waiting 45 minutes. By the way, your model looks pretty cute. I'm glad you like it. It is modeled after me. So, like, when I talked to, like, the VTuber artists, I sent them 3 pictures. I sent them a picture of me, I sent them a picture of my elderly uncle, and I sent them a picture of Chibi Santa Claus, and I'm like, mix all these together. And that's what I got. To be fair, we all look like Santa Claus. Me, my uncle, and Santa Claus, obviously, but the way I see it is, it'll take like 10 years before like any kind of streaming pays off. I mean, it's kind of paying off already. I'm having fun. So in that sense, but like financially, it's not supporting anybody. That's just normal though. You look like Santa Claus, really? I do look like Santa Claus, really. I'm not that old yet, but I've got some gray in my beard and my hair. And I am definitely, like, mall Santa qualified. We got any animated screams based on your model? Honestly, the model isn't super animated. I went cheap for the VTuber. It was honestly like the right choice. Like, I spend the money the stream makes back on the stream. And so, like, at the start, I didn't have much money, so I just, like, that was out of pocket, and I was just like, I'll drop $100, get a model, get it rigged. And so, like, I can't move my arms, my mouth. Like, do I have like a BRB and starting screen? I do. So, like, I got this, and there's like a nice little theme song to it. I've got my starting screen. Like, they're not fancy. I've got my censorship screen. This one I feel a little bit bad at because it was like AI generated. I'm like, give me a mosaic censored hot dog, thinking like I could get like some kind of weird screen, and like they nailed it. And so, like, I'm proud of that. One day I want to hire like an artist to do this better. But like, I love the way that turned out. And I've got like my ending stream screen. If you're just tuning in, don't worry, I'm not ending yet. But like, you know, nothing too fancy. I designed all those in Canva, which is a cool streaming tool. It's not much of a streaming tool. It's like an art tool. But like, you can Photoshop and like throw together like screens like that really, really easily. Do all my thumbnails and that. And one thing like stream money goes into is an Epidemic sound license. So like, I can have music and I can just play it whenever I want on stream and not get dinged. I say that, but like, Japanese games have like weird licensing things. I was about to like put on some gangster rap, but like, I think in the Final Fantasy TOS, they might actually say like, you cannot put your own music in here. Get out of here with that. You will be banned forever. And we don't want that. Hi, kitty. Like, it's not only a Japanese game problem, but it is like a very Japanese thing to do, to have like your own unique terms and services. Oop, we're in. We get to do a thing. This might actually be the last thing we do in stream. How did the tank fall asleep? They should have insta-popped. Maybe it's the healers that insta-pop. Like when the DPS won't queue up, like that I understand. I'm like, you fell asleep at the keyboard. That makes sense. The singularity reactor? Oh no! I don't remember this at all. Is this the Pope?
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavens Ward.
Does anybody remember any mechanics I need to look out for? Or do I just set him on fire and hope?
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light.
What boy band is this? BTS, if I have to guess. They show up everywhere. They've got the same hair.
Vice and conflict shall cease to be.
Smooth like butter, like Inquisition undercover.
Yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering? No matter. If you believe your cause,
The only BTS song I know, but it's a banger.
with your life.
Alright. And now we just set him on fire. I don't know when he does damaging attacks, so I'm just gonna go ahead and... You know what? Run around. That's what I'm gonna do. Like a maniac. He seems half dead. Is that just how this goes? I got hit with the tear. I think I missed the eyeball. Whoop. He scared me. I almost ran for it. What are we doing? Are you dead? Like you're at 0.1%. You seem dead. Sir Jean Renault. Frenchest Frenchman I've ever met. Just got a feeling we're gonna run over here. Boop. I don't know if we should be in the middle. Feels like the place to be. I'm gonna stand where these guys are standing. They know something I don't. So these guys supposed to be basically like the old Knights of the Round summon, right?
Impossible.
Morning, Sugarheart. Yes, nice. Like, they feel like the Knights of the Round. Like, you think it's over, but then it goes on for like 15 more minutes. But let's see, EMX16, you can add me on Discord. Yeah, I've got a Discord, but like only human beings are allowed. Honestly, you're not like the art bots, to be very honest. No, you're exactly like the art bots.
And the eye's power combined, and still you stand.
Like, you've asked a lot of generic questions. You seem very concerned with my popularity and what my art is. Like, you're basically reading from like the Artbot script. Like, nobody's fallen for that.
Who? What are you?
Okay, I am an art bot. So sorry, dude. No, it's cool. If you're like the... I mean, like, I appreciate the honesty. You're still, like, welcome to hang out as long as you, like, turn into a normal person. Those are some general questions. They are. But, like, everything's cool. Like, it doesn't matter, really. Like, I don't fall for Artbot tricks. Like, I've got rules set in place to, like, protect me from, like, falling for Artbots. Like, I only commission art through trusted third-party websites with long-standing service providers. So, like, I'll go on like Etsy and I won't like commission art from anybody who's been there like less than like 5 years selling the same product, and they've got like 5 years of like positive reviews, like those, that sort of thing. You ask those from friends too, that's fine. But, like, if you're looking for commissions, like, you're not getting any from me this way. Best way to do it is to, like, actually get, you know, a storefront. we're not going to get into an alliance raid, but I'm going to queue up just in case. Because if I land in like roll waiting list number, like, what is it? 3 parties of 4, right? And so if I am roll waiting list number 6 or lower, we're in great shape. Like an alliance raid might pop. But yeah, like, normal humans are allowed to talk like bots. Like, that's fine. It's like if you start like DMing people, they like, you get banned. Like, I've got rules on the Discord for that. But yeah, I won't be dropping a link in the Discord because you're likely a bot. And that's fine. Or I won't be dropping a link in the chat. Because honestly, the Discord's not hard to find for people who look. Finished getting all my Mog tomes yet? What have I got? We got 10? Do these Mog tomes, like, carry over forever? You're only missing 60 tomes. What do I want to be spending Mog tomes on? So we got this guy over here. He's got like a wide variety of things. It feels like gear is probably like the best call. If I want to look like a Puritan woman painting. Or a male concubine. Good. You tend to buy everything but the gear and the treasure maps. Okay. So these seemingly special time-worn maps. Full level 70 party recommended. That sounds awful. But yeah, so you get all like the decorations for your house. You get yourself a spire chandelier, some like crystal arrays. You get all the mounts. Get yourself some earrings and some parasols. Styled for hire. What does this mean? These just new haircuts? Yeah. Unavailable to the female Hrothgar. Shame. They are not going to receive any love ever again. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have like any time off stream to play this. And so like there's a lot of things we're not going to do. I'm roll list number 8. Yeah, it's seeming like we're not going to make it into the Alliance raid. But yeah, if you had to prioritize something like in the Tombstone, like what do you buy first? Like, it's gotta be either the mounts or the armor. Like, that's gotta be it. Maybe like a song if it's really good. What is a magic job mastery? Kates, you're the very model of a major job master. If this is just like flat out experience, I would love to buy that. Produces a halo of stars. Ah. Mounts usually. That makes sense. Is there like a way to like preview the mount? Or do you have to like Google? Hang on. There is like a system setting that I should have changed years ago. Play sounds when window is not active. There. Oop, that's my alarm telling me to get the kids to school. But now I can actually like look up some of these guys without you guys losing the sweet sounds of Limsa Lominsa. So like the Lunar Kamui, huh? Let's Google that. Oh. That is a really pretty mount. What else you got? The Euphonious. But we're gonna find out like which one's the prettiest mount here. Oh, Euphonious is like, it's a dog again. This one's on fire. The other one was on fire too, but it was like purple fire. It was like night fire. We got a dire wolf. That one's a creepy one, which could be cool. Then the bomb palanquin. I think that's just like, is that the, yeah. So it's like the bench where you like ride around on like the bombs. That one you get from doing like the Kobold quest, right? So obviously, like, I think the best choice here is Arcanine. The Euphonious Kamui Fife. It's probably the best one if I had to pick a mount. There's Ixions and Emerald Gwibbers. What is an Emerald Gwibber? I don't know what I was expecting. Ed, if I had to guess what a Gwibber was, it would probably be what I'd choose. Like, if you showed me this and was like, that's a Gwibber, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds right. Alright. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. We're grinding. And it's like the worst part about Final Fantasy XIV, I think, is like grinding levels of a job. It's the worst part for me. Like, my social anxiety is like off the hook when I'm partying with random people for content I barely remember. Like, it is very anxiety inducing. But like, you have to do it if you want to like change jobs. And like, part of me is like, maybe I should have been one class for the entire playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. I'm trying to think of like what class I would choose. It'd have to be DPS, I think. The tank and healer anxiety would get too real. So if I'm going to be a DPS for the entire game, Probably a monk? Or a dragoon. Probably be the route I'd go. But anyway, I digress. I'm leaving. Which, first things first, we don't want to, like, pop the duty while I'm, like, signing off. Have a great day, everybody. I will talk to you later. We're gonna see if we can find somebody to raid on Twitch. And we will do the same on YouTube if we've got viewers there. I know 10 Days is on there. What is everybody doing? There's House Flipper, Pocopia, Windrose. Everyone's playing Windrose. I'm gonna raid Dendro Bunny because, like, I'm curious about how Windrose is going. Alright, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.